Coach, congratulations on the win. Of course, took the opportunity and scored 2 goals. What are your thoughts on the game?
We know that will be a hard game. First game of these short competitions are always difficult. All the expectations that all the teams have, and short competition, all the teams have more probabilities to fight until the end for the first and the second place that give the access to the next stage. And it's very important to win the first game. And we know that we are going to have few spaces in the midfield of Bangladesh. To play inside of them will be difficult. We must have to have patience, conquer the corridor space, and try to get situations to shoot or to cross to get our chances. We try in the first half, get some, but after we could explore situations of the set plays that we were to, and we get our goals from that. Second half, we conquer more situations, more clear situations to score, and even our players against the goalkeeper, and that at that time missed some efficient of us to put the difference that exists during the game between the two teams in the final score. But overall, was a good game in very different situations and conditions that we are used to take it in Bahrain, in the places that we used to play most of the time our players, and the quality of the grass, and I think we'll get worse with 6 games above them in the end of the competition, but we must pass by all that adversities, and we are growing up upon them, and we get for what we came from this first game.
Thank you very much. Questions for the coach, please.
Coach, are you surprised today with the performance of Bangladesh?
No, we make our analysis about Bangladesh. We know that they are strong in the offensive transitions, and we were very strong on that point, and we don't give any chance to them. And have a fast players, players that can drive and push the opponent behind in that moment of the game. We don't give any situation to them. They are strong on corners. We don't get any corner against us. And throw-ins, they are very strong on throw-ins, long throw-ins that can put a lot of problems to the other teams. We were prepared for that situations too. We were very strong and focused on that situation. And we need to be a little bit more efficient. We have players that were with some problems during the training camp. Even the situations of COVID that happened some time ago, the players, some of them was some time without competition, even some training sessions. And we are all building up all the team upon that, and I think we get it and were well prepared for what Bangladesh can the problems that they can bring to us.
Thank you. Any other questions?
You said that short competition, everyone have a better chance to create an upset.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would be the gamble to minimize the mistakes from your team, or try to take advantage from your
In this game was that the strongest points of Bangladesh were for us, what we analyzed before from them was the fast transition, the strong transition they look right away from the space, try to conquer the space behind the defensive line of the opponent, and the games before they create a lot of problems to the teams that they play. Even one of the last games they played, I think, was against India, and we played against India a few time ago, and India is a good team, a strong team, and they put a lot of problems to India. And that set plays, they are strong in set plays. They will try to take advantage of the set plays. If you were strong in our defensive organization, and we are mostly of the time, we will be that trigger situation that can put some damage and give more confidence to the opponent. We don't let, I think, them build confidence that they can do or make some harm to us in that situation that they are strong. We limit them the most The best way to defend corners is not having corners against us, and we did very well that. If you can put the ball to a sideline, don't put the ball on the end line, because a corner is now in the football at this moment is a very, very dangerous situation. And we were focused and concentrated and smart on that kind of situation. And it's getting wins. 3 points put us more near. Is what we can control. It's our game and the 3 points that we can get it. And after, for the last game, we'll see what is the panoramic there, what are happening with our situation, the situation of the other teams, and we'll see what we'll need or not for the last game. But it's building up game upon game. In home and away situation that the competition were to be played, the strongest team have more probability to pass in first. 3 games, 6 days, 6 games in the same pitch. I think this is a little bit unbelievable. If AFC want quality in the games, I think they must get 2 stadiums to play. Even 2 last game must be at the same hour. Why? It's not the same hour. All the 4 teams can be fighting in the last game for the first position, for the second position. And we play hours apart. Don't seem logical to me, but we adapt and try to take advantage of the situation. But in here, we know that rain a lot now at this time. The pitch are more hard. It will be difficult now, much more difficult for the team that will play out. The 3rd game will be worse. The 4th will be worse. The 5 and the 6 will be much worse. But after, we must forget all of that. And in the end of the day, we don't have any excuse for not performing our highest level. But I think the organization can give and try to, where we go, everywhere, Bahrain, everywhere, to have the best conditions for the all 4 teams to perform high-level games, high-level competent games with high quality to promote football. It's what we are doing here. Every time we want more fans in the stadium, in the TV, and you must get the conditions for the players to perform the highest level that they can.
Like you mentioned, you're very meticulous. You are looking at every single sector. You're already looking ahead for the all 4 or 6 games in advance. So, going back today, what would you tell your players to get prepared for the next match?
Now already they are recovering for the next match. But it's difficult to recovering. When tomorrow you're gonna training in a pitch, don't have walk rooms, you can't do massage there, you can't do ice bath, you can't do hot bath there, and you must go half an hour until the hotel, and after in each room start to do this kind of work. It's our methodology. We don't have conditions to execute the best that we can. But we already are trying to do in different ways, and they are already start to recovering. For tomorrow, be more prepared to train in the afternoon, and the next training in the next afternoon, and be the best prepared as we can to be with the most probability that we can to try to win the next game. It's what we can do.
Great. Yeah.
Is there any injury among your players after playing in this pitch?
See, I have injuries here. No, we do a lot of prevention work in during the trains and the session trainings that you have, to prevent that they have, for them have less probabilities to have injuries. We are is that what you can control? We make a prevention work that we do almost they yes they know, they yes they know. We do that kind of work for them in this pitch or in the pitch of Bahrain. It's not the place and the country, and it's about the conditions that we have at this moment. Even Bahrain, sometimes we don't have the best conditions too. It's not about that, and we must make another works and to take care more of other aspects. For that, don't for the players not be so near or have injuries. And thanks to all the work of the players, the delivery that they give, and the work that we do with them, with the competence that they are having today, I think for what I have now, no, all the players are in conditions to train tomorrow in their best conditions.
Go ahead.
Good
they scored 2 points. Or you hope that they score more than 2 goals today?
Yeah, first half we don't get so clear chance that we get in the second half. That clear chance, we must be more effective. And for what we did, I think at least one more goal. We deserve it. We do it what we must to score at least one more goal. And each goal that we can score more, it start to be more difficult for the opponent, and you have maybe more chances to score again. And we weren't efficient, competent enough, the situations that we create to put the ball inside. And it's a pity not have at least one more goal, 2 more goals for what we did today. But the goalkeeper of Bangladesh make a fantastic game too, and all the team try to avoid the most that they can the situation for us to score. But we miss, and have a pity that we don't were so efficient, so competent on that situation.
The way Bangladesh today play and defense, play good defense. Do you believe that Bangladesh upcoming next 2 matches, Bangladesh can get point against Turkmenistan and Malaysia?
It's more about the coach of Bangladesh. You must ask that. I start already focus with my players, recovering them, and we already have a lot of information about our next team that we're gonna play against from the rest of the technical staff to analyze and see it. I will stay here to see the next game with my staff, and we are already looking to that. Us too much worried about us and start to be a little bit worried with the next opponent, and hope Bangladesh do the best they can in the next 2 games. If they can win, I will be happy to.